What just happened? I look like a goober because I just woke up, but just hear me out here. So I wake up, I'm doing my normal daily morning routine, and I see this. Breaking news, Steelers trading for Jalen Ramsey. This was not on my bingo card. And this was the first piece of news that dropped, so it wasn't really on anybody's bingo card. Everybody wanted to know, what did we trade? Like, what did the Steelers trade to get Jalen Ramsey? Jalen Ramsey is obviously kind of on the latter end of his career, but he's still an incredible corner. He's getting paid bonkers money by Miami. So this had to have been a big trade, right? This squad would have been terrifying in like 2018. Pretty much everyone's saying this because you got Rodgers and then you got Jalen Ramsey. You also got DK Metcalf, who's definitely in his prime or still getting into it. And then I saw this comment. They traded Minkah Fitzpatrick. I can't make this up. My stomach hurts. I thought this was rage bait. You never know on the internet anymore. I feel like anybody just says anything and you just kind of have to roll with it because who knows? But then I checked. Dolphins trading for Minkah Fitzpatrick. We traded Minkah just to get him right back. Why are we trading Minkah? We love you, Mink. You did the black and gold proud. What the fuck is happening? Steelers are officially cooked. I was holding out faith for y'all. Now it's gone. It's like completely gone. All faith lost. Rest in peace, Steelers, because y'all are absolutely cooked. I'm going to be honest. I can't tell what is going on. The trade doesn't make any sense to me. So then I'm like, okay, let me figure out the exact trade details. There must have been a pick involved. Nope. Not only that, but Jonnu Smith is going to the Steelers. So the first piece of this trade was Jalen Ramsey for Minkah straight up. Just a straight up player swap. The second piece was Jonnu Smith and a 7th rounder to Pittsburgh for a 5th rounder. So Pittsburgh gave up a 5th rounder, received a 7th rounder and Jonnu Smith. So now the Steelers have Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf, Jonnu Smith, and the core of that Steelers defense minus Minkah Fitzpatrick. Now, for Minkah Fitzpatrick, he was drafted by the Miami Dolphins. So some piece of the Miami organization still really likes Minkah Fitzpatrick, and I would too. Minkah's an amazing safety. Jalen Ramsey, on the other hand, I don't know. I didn't see enough out of Jalen Ramsey to think that Jalen Ramsey for Minkah straight up would be a good trade. Whoever gets Minkah is winning that trade in my eyes. The weird thing now, though, I just don't understand Miami on this. Miami doesn't have a safety. Miami doesn't have a tight end. I don't even know who's the depth tight end on the Miami Dolphins. What is the Dolphins roster now? Miami Dolphins roster. A little typo action going on here, but okay, so they've still got Devon Achane. At wide receivers, they still got Jaden Waddle and Tyreek Hill. They've got Tua at quarterback. They've got Jordan Colbert at safety, and now they've got Minkah. Who is their tight end? Apologies, I just woke up. This isn't my most polished video of all time, but I really want to get that. Okay, so they got Hayden Rucci, tight end. I need to sort by position if they'll let me. I'm just so confused. This trade doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, they got Jalen Conyers. Jalen Conyers out of Texas Tech is actually a really good safety. So I don't really know who's going to be the starter out of these 5. Hayden Rucci, Julian Hill, Jalen Conyers, Tanner Connor, Pharaoh Brown. Maybe Pharaoh Brown. Dude, I have no idea. I really just don't know. I don't know how this stuff keeps happening. The Instagram consensus of people is not exactly like the greatest graveyard of information, but I do think people are unanimously saying that the Steelers won this trade, or I don't know who won this trade. Ramsey's out of his prime, not really. Fitzpatrick was a major liability in coverage this year. I will say, this was one of Minkah Fitzpatrick's worst years in the league. And he's always been really, really good, and he still was good, but it was not a great year for him. Jonnu's like their 5th tight end. Yeah, also, why do the Steelers want Jonnu? That's the other question here. Dude, I don't know what's going on. All right. Outside of that, other crazy news has occurred today. And it's this. So, EA Sports, fuck you, I'm not paying for your stupid shit. EA Sports made a tweet. Bring the madness. Let's run it back. Hashtag CBB. Hashtag it's in the game. I don't know if you guys remember this, but like months ago in a few videos, I was like, dude, if you're going to do college football, can somebody bring back college basketball? Like, please, can somebody bring back college basketball? Apparently, they're claiming that they want to do it. I have no idea what an EA basketball game would look like. I know they used to make NBA Live. NBA Live really did not compete with 2K. I don't remember what the college basketball games were like. I'm pretty sure the last college basketball game to come out had Kevin Love, UCLA on the cover. But I'm pretty sure that was 2K. I did a little bit of research on why they don't make a college basketball game. Like, here's Blake Griffin, Oklahoma. Here's Carmelo, Syracuse. Yeah, this... No. So this wasn't the last one. It looks like they made an NCAA Basketball 10. That might have been the last one. I looked into it. The reason they don't make these games anymore is because they didn't make any money. It really was that simple. They would have kept pumping these games out year after year. It's just that the college basketball games were not putting up the money that they wanted. But, bro, can you even imagine? Like, I low-key 100%, I would play as the women's teams. I mean, it had to have Caitlin Clark, though, I guess. So maybe this, I couldn't name a single women's college basketball player this year. But I would have played as Iowa Caitlin Clark, bro. It would have been Steph Curry on roids because all your defenders are like 12 overall. That would have been lit. Also, last year for college basketball, dude, you would have had Cooper Flagg. Like, that would have been fire. I'm definitely like, I'm already a casual when it comes to even the sports that I play, like the video games that I play, but I'm being extra casual for this. How you tweet this and this doesn't mean the game is coming out, what else could this tweet possibly mean? Like, it has to be, right? Also, like, when they announced college football, it wasn't until 2.5 years later that they actually made the game. So this might just be like, hey, we're starting the creation of the game. I'd be super shocked if they dropped a college basketball game in like 3 months. That would be like mind-blowing in the trenches development. Like, if they were developing that, not telling anybody, that would be extra crazy. But I think clearly, you know, EA Sports has seen that college football has done them absolute numbers. So why not just run back the exact same formula with college basketball? I'm super excited about that. All right, I don't want to end this video having just talked about like 3 things. So I want to make sure there's no trades that I haven't talked about. Holy brightness. Talk to me, buddy. I want to make sure there's no trades that I haven't talked about yet that were important ones. Oh, yeah, Bryce Huff. Bryce Huff went to the 49ers. That's one thing. Also, the 49ers have a huge win total. I was looking at just win totals for who has how many. I was so shocked to see San Fran had like a very high win total. But I think it's because their record, or not their record, but their schedule is easy. They're projected 10.5 wins. Does that not seem like way too high for San Fran? Maybe not, but their schedule is supposed to be kind of easy. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the top win teams are Baltimore, Buffalo, Kansas City, Philly, Cincinnati, and then the Lions. I will say we have an absolute gauntlet. I am excited because if we can get through the regular season in good standing, I'll be very excited about this. But bro, look at this gauntlet here. So we play Texans, Packers, Bears, Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Chiefs, Bucks, Vikings, Commanders, Eagles. I'm not going to throw the Giants in this list. Rams, Steelers. I mean, the NFC North is already really, really tough. And then we're taking on the Rams, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bengals, the Ravens, the Commanders. How many wins are we getting out of those 6 games? I'm a little scared of it. I'm not going to lie. Oh, sorry. Texans is preseason. You can remove Texans from everything I just said. I don't know. Honestly, what we have to do is perform well in the NFC North. I'm less scared of the Vikings than I ever have been. I don't know how J.J. McCarthy's going to be. I'm obviously scared of the Commanders. I'm obviously scared of the Bengals and the Chiefs back-to-back. October is just a slugfest, bro. Bengals, Chiefs, Buccaneers. Whoo! October is going to be spooky, bro. Tito's going to get it in October. I can tell you that. All right, I know this is a random video, but I had to throw this up because I can't believe that this just happened. This is late. This is a late trade. I'm excited to see the news that comes out of this, but I don't know. I don't think it's the most lopsided trade in the world. I think it's relatively okay for both teams. The Jonnu Smith makes less sense to me than anything, but that's just a player swap. You just trade a stud for a stud. It's like what I do in a Madden franchise. I just don't expect this to happen here. How old is Jalen Ramsey? I think Jalen's older than Minkah. Maybe not. All right, so Jalen Ramsey is 30. I really just think that, yeah, okay, Minkah's 28. I think the Steelers are trying to win it all right now. I think that's pretty obvious. Dude, if this year does not pan out for the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're in like full-blown reset mode because the Steelers were already saying or Aaron Rodgers already saying this is his last season. So Aaron Rodgers is gone. Jalen Ramsey is then 31. DK Metcalf will still be an excellent wide receiver option. And that defense is getting older too. How old is TJ Watt? I mean, I think TJ Watt might be able to kind of defy the odds, but TJ Watt's 30 years old too. 1994? You're Unk status now, brother. They're calling me Unk status. I'm 1998. Also, I don't play professional football at high level, but I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. I hope it works out for the Steelers this year. I really do. I'd like to see Aaron Rodgers and that Steelers team make a push, but the whole throw Aaron Rodgers on a team and rebuild around him did not work for the Jets. But let's just be real. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a significantly better organization than the New York Jets. So, I don't know. It's crazy. All right. I think that's all I got. That's all I got for you. You're so handsome, by the way. I just want to let you know this. You're so unbelievably handsome. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care that girl told you that you're an ugly, homeless bum, okay? I believe in you. You got to go show her, you fraud. All right, goodbye, you guys. Have a spectacular day.